You are so excited.
Yeah.
I can't wait to find out what you're excited about. So let us begin.
Oh, okay. Let us begin.
I'm Josh.
I'm Banks. We are Odd Places.
Going to the edge. Go for it. All right. What? Okay. What do you got? Hurry. Fast. Spit it out.
Too much. Privilege. What does privilege mean? And I don't know if we've talked about this already. We might have dabbled in it, but really, what is privilege?
What is privilege?
It is a privilege to vote. It is a privilege to live in America. It is a privilege to wake up every morning. As opposed to a right. I think we talked about privilege and right being.
Yeah. A privilege is something much like honor that we talked about last episode. It's something you have to earn. It's a benefit of society or a benefit of something that you have to earn. So that's a privilege.
Okay, Social Security, you pay into Social Security, and you get a privilege of getting that money back.
Or a piece of it.
Okay.
If there's anything left after
all
the money spent by the government.
We can talk about taxes,
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a privilege. Then what is a right? A right is you're given the right once you're born.
A right is something that you didn't earn, but maybe you just got lucky and you're part of the right group. Right? People that are born in this country, birthright, they have rights of citizenship.
Okay.
That they didn't earn. They didn't choose where they were born.
Because they were born here.
Right.
Bingo.
But you can lose the right if you don't
abide by the laws.
Right? If you don't follow the rules.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was just talking
That's the difference.
What's that?
Rights are automatic but can be lost. Privileges you never have but can be earned.
Huh.
I like that.
Got it.
Privileges must be earned, but rights can be lost. That's the difference.
Ooh, nice. I guess this episode's done.
We just solved the whole fucking world. We got to take this to the UN. This is going to solve world hunger. There's not going to be any more homelessness. Racism's going to go away tomorroh.
All right. So right before you and I met today, I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was talking about sexism and about me being white, male, heterosexual, and being in a privileged. I mean, we're talking about privilege, a privileged area. I mean, it is.
Oh, you're a privileged person
because of that. Because of that, and she was like, well, not for long. That's what she said. It was, it's like it's changing, and I think there is a point there that it is changing. I mean, the white male privilege, white male I don't even think it has to be heterosexual, but white male privilege is tainted, it's tarnished, it's
changing.
It is changing. I mean, it's not.
That's why there's so much backlash by the ones that don't want it to change.
Okay, so as a white male myself, I may be discriminated against, and I'm not calling I'm calling the sex card. I guess that would be calling the sex card. I have been discriminated because I am white male. I mean, this is it's happening now. It didn't happen. First time it happened, it was like 6 years ago, and I realized, wow, I'm in this meeting and this seminar, and there's a lot of male bashing, and I'm thinking, whoa, I just felt like, wait a minute, I'm not.
Is that being discriminated against? What? They were just saying bad things about white males, like just.
Okay, so what is it? They were here, and this happened to me twice. It happened to me.
Did you have rights that were blocked?
No.
By them? Did they block any of your rights? Okay.
No.
So did they stop you from getting a job or stop you from earning privileges, or being part of society or getting what everyone else gets?
No.
Or is it just their opinion?
Opinions.
Okay. I don't think you were discriminated against in that sense.
Okay. Maybe the word is not discriminating.
Okay. Bashed? Okay.
Bashed. Okay. I'll go with bashed.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
You're bashed. So what?
I'm being bashed as a white male.
Okay.
All right?
Why?
That's like.
Why were you bashed as a white male?
They were talking about all males. So they were.
Right.
I was put into the group of all males or all filmmaker males.
Right.
All men your age are this way. And
why did they believe that though? Why did they stereotype that? They stereotyped you.
Yes.
Why did they stereotype you?
Because
is there any truth behind?
Yes, of course there is.
Okay.
I'm sure there are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because for how many years did white males run Hollywood and we used to cast males to do women roles and like all this kind of weird shit, or white people used to play black people.
Right.
So it's pretty deserved.
Oh, I agree.
Okay.
Here is the not discrimination. here's the sexism in it, because I'm not trying to throw Me Too back on their heels, because I mean, I may have been discriminated against.
Actually, it would be Me 3 because I think part 2 had already happened. So this would be Me 3.
Oh yeah, Me Too, Me Too.
It's the trilogy, right?
It's Me Three.
We got a new movement.
Yeah.
Banks is going to start the Me 3 movement.
Oh man, that's
Watch out! Hashtag Me 3. Oh, you're going to be in so much trouble.
I mean, I understand what women. I mean, I do now understand. When I was in that auditorium listening to these women bash men, I kind of realized, wow, this is sexism towards males, and I can see how it has happened to the opposite sex. And by doing that, I am aware of it now. So when, like a few days ago, a friend of mine said to me, you know, all men do this, and I'm like, wait a minute, no, not all men do this or think this, or you know, I don't. Well, all men do it. No, there's a misconception, because you've been dating so many men, and all of a sudden they're all the same. They all want the same thing, and then you meet someone that doesn't. It's not all men.
Every man I dated always wanted the same thing. I'll tell you that. Which is none of them. I haven't dated any men, but still.
All right.
So they all have in common.
All right. So that prejudice. It is prejudice.
Yeah, I guess prejudice.
Yeah.
But they did you a favor.
Oh.
You just said it brought you awareness. So now you can see sexism when it happens.
I can see.
They actually did you a favor.
Yes, they did. I do see sexism towards women a lot now. I can hear it in people talking.
And by the way, that's privilege. The number one benefit of privilege is not having to recognize or even know that you're privileged.
Oh.
See, you were blind before to all the sexism out there because it didn't really matter to you. It wasn't on your radar. And now it is. And that's the number one benefit to privilege.
And it has affected my vernacular when I speak.
Mm-hmm.
I am very aware of, if I'm unsure, I'll ask, is this the word? To get the clarity, so there's none of this like.
So let me help you with the clarity.
Okay.
Calling a woman toots
is out.
Out.
You know, I don't know if I've
30 years ago.
I don't think I've ever. How about abroad? Abroad?
Broad. We talked about this. So we did a whole episode like years ago on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, broad or.
Okay.
I think lady's still okay. I like lady.
Lady?
I like lady.
I don't use lady.
Not in the hey lady sense, but she was a lovely lady.
Okay. So you're saying that's
context
okay.
matters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So lady, hun. Okay. Wait a minute. Now we get it. No, wait a minute. What if it's something like your wife, like your wife
different.
or a girlfriend?
I call my wife hun.
Babe.
No,
darling. No. Babe is out. Okay.
The last time I heard babe like used in any kind of context was like the Led Zeppelin 2, babe, I'm gonna leave you. Kind of. That's it. I think after that it just kind of went straight downhill.
Okay. So then what are some words that are on the fence post?
Well, now we're talking about privilege. How do you go from privilege to what do we call women?
Well, because I don't know how we did that. We are.
Well,
we are there. And we have like a minute.
By the way, this discussion we're having is a very privileged discussion.
Because why? Because we're
a couple white males talking about what we should call women or not call women, while we're sitting on a computer recording a podcast in a gentrified, very nice part of town. I mean, this is privilege. They can make a poster of this. We could just like pose and like, welcome to privilege.
Okay. All right. But we already know. I mean, okay, I'm with you on that. I want to get to what verbiage do you use? I mean, this is what I do. I stay as I call them by their name, or if there's some kind of name that we've agreed on, I use that name as their love name. If we don't have one, it's their name.
You know what? How about this? And I'm a wordsmith and I love words.
Yeah.
What if we just said what we wanted to say from a place of love and intention? Good intention.
Okay.
What if whatever we said, it was just good intention behind it, as opposed to worried about the exact vernacular?
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. However, American natives want to be called American natives, not American Indians anymore. Okay.
Okay.
So I call them.
So if you know that,
Yes.
you call them Native Americans.
Right.
If
right.
you don't know it, you might still accidentally call them American Indians. But if you don't have ill intent behind it, if you're not just trying to be an asshole and
Okay.
trying to insult them,
You're right.
they will correct you, and then you will know, and then you will start using the new term. That's how it works. This is not something where you got to be perfect out the gate.
I don't want to call anybody out on what to say or what not to say.
Well,
That's me. I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
We are Odd Places on the Edge. Boom.